Yeah,
Yeah.
party people.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, first and foremost, man, shout out to the new subs, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for hanging in with the home team.
Yeah. So we picked up a bunch on that Fleece Johnson video.
Man, I still don't believe you did that. You chopped that one up. I thought that was gonna go into the can. That is funny.
I'm trying to say, man, I cannot be the only person that thinks like that, man. That motherfucker, I cannot stop watching. I saw something else. Anyways, yeah, I saw another one. It just had me all fucked up. That motherfucker talking about dudes in jail for dushing and then pre-oiling. So and he just went into it. It's just like, man, they walking around, that oil's just in there, just moving around and lubricating and juicing everything up. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
PTSD, bro. I mean, that was his Friday. Oh shit. I'm sorry, it's every day. He's talking about
Yeah.
how that one dude walking around about when next time I come back around, you better have that thing out. And he said the new dudes came in. I was like, "What the hell you talking about?" He looked at him like, "You know what he talking about? When next time you come around, you better have that dick out
Sucked
through the
it until it
bars."
popped.
Man, you better start. You better put something else on. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
It's just, man, I've never heard anybody talk about.
That's why I'm flying straight, man. No, no need to, scare me. And those stories alone, like I said, man, I'm scared straight at this rightful age, and yeah, still, there's nothing but more reinforcement. This dude's stories is traumatizing, bro.
Bad.
Mm-hmm. I think
I
that show every day, and it's expected, and cats looking the other way, or they just don't give a shit. It's like that ain't my business. That's scary, man.
I didn't know what to think. But anyways, yeah, shout out to the people that dig those Fleece Johnson stories as much as I do.
Yeah, you
That shit
do.
is way disturbing.
Yeah, there. You and Brother White, yes. Y'all get a kick out those goddamn stories, but you know, he's making the rounds, man. He's making the
Yeah.
rounds, man.
Shit. What else is going on? Shit that thing kicked off in Palestine and Israel and
Yeah, and everybody's trying to say pick a side. It was like, man, it is what it is. This isn't new news. It's just this mass killing and abductions and all that. That's just new. They got hit, and I didn't understand how they infiltrated them so fast. They said they like when you explain to me how every citizen over there has to partake in the service.
yeah.
That's their civic duty, and how they just got caught flat-footed by this attack. And I guess I've been seeing articles how they say that they're over there in Israel saying I don't feel safe anywhere now. But that's what it is.
Yeah. That's it. It's nuts, man. Because when you hear the Palestinian side of it, and these guys is like, man, they just operate in a giant prison.
Yeah,
You know,
not letting them
that's
get food in or anything in. That was that what you sent me, that article. That was eye opening when dude said, how would you feel if you came into the States and they had a lane for you to come in to the airport, you know, by your nationality.
yeah. I say they throw a huge they throw a different perspective on it. Um, when the media is one sided,
Yeah.
it's extremely biased and for a reason. And I would think that after COVID, people would be a little bit more suspect of what's presented to him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah,
Especially when it's coming through an echo chamber and you click on all the majors and it's kind of like the same story. I'm sorry, the same. I don't want to put it the same storyline. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Like verbatim. And it's like, come on now, it can't be exactly like that on all the majors, you know. And again, like you said, you're only getting one side, you know, of the situation right now.
Oh, what's up? DJLOH in the house. Yeah, yeah, it's nuts, man. Because we like I sat at work and I listened to people just repeat this, the talking points off the news, and it's like, hey, man, we lived through COVID, we lived through 9/11, we lived through like every major news break that came out as just flat out bullshit, and yeah, I just weapons of mass destruction, just like all of us can pick storylines in our lifetime that were just completely made up and they ran with it for years. Russiagate,
right.
Yeah, like all of it, man. And and here we go. There's another news cycle that's starting up again. But yeah, just be suspect of your news is all I got to say, man, because it's
all the
definitely
time
coming from one side.
All the time.
That one side is occupying the Gaza Strip.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. All right, man. Let's lighten it up a little bit, man.
Oh, bro, you sent me this thing here. Let me share the screen. Out in Philly.
Yeah. And this is I think last week, man. And they'll this is old footage, but they caught old buddy. They caught him.
What's this boiled down to? She gets sideswiped or something by him. He was
I think so. Yeah, it's just one cat's on. I think he was on a motorcycle.
Was he delivering Uber or something? Do Uber Eats or something?
I don't know what his deal was, but he got up there and jumped on this lady's back window with her fucking kids in the car, man. And she said the only thing that saved, her kids from getting all that stuff on is she has tinted windows. But dude just jumped up on there and, it's been cases like this, man, where dudes, motorcycles, clicks or whatever, brake checking cars and shit like that and getting them to stop. And then they, try to, punch a dude's tires and shit. I saw one where they rolled up on dude at a gas station, or they tried to jack this dude at the gas station. This dude pulled out his pump and sprayed all those motherfuckers with gas.
Nice.
I mean, drenched. You think about how much gas come out the fucking nozzle, man, and them dudes is like, what do you do? You ain't gonna shoot? What do you do? He just pulled it out, and it was like they all surround him. There's 3 of them, and they all came around, and he just pulled it out and just hit them. Like, dope. Now y'all ass is burning. Can't light up. Got to watch y'all step all the way home. That's what y'all stupid asses get. I would have never thought. I'd have freaked out. Like, I'll run it. Y'all got it. Y'all caught me slipping. Y'all got it. Go ahead. I'm too old for this shit. But yeah, man. Pulled out the fucking gas pump, and just sprayed their asses. I was like, that's fucking genius. Gotta remember that. But yeah, back to this, man. They caught old boy, I think earlier this week. Over the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. They caught his ass for that shit, man. You can't do anything like that these days. There's a camera every fucking where.
Yeah. What, they put him up on $5 million bail or something? $5 million bond?
Dang. Yeah, bro. You stuck, homie. Your homeboys ain't gonna come get you out now, man. You stuck. Yeah, man. But that's just fucked up, man. You putting people, some type of road rage like that. Took out the whole back window, stomping on her shit. And she had every right to come out and, she had a piece on her. She had every right to defend herself.
Yeah. Yeah, she's lucky. Lucky nobody really got hurt in that situation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is the reason to shoot somebody.
That part, especially with your kids in the car.
Uh-huh.
Especially with your kids in the car. You just moment of sanity, of insanity, whatever. Fuck that.
Yeah, hopefully tune his ass up in jail, man.
a little justice right there, inside justice.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Shit, talk about jail, man. That motherfucking dude, he gets locked up for DUI.
You got a picture of him, man.
Yeah, let me share this real quick.
Yeah, speaking of jail.
Terrance Dwayne Winborn.
Yeah. Yeah, man. 1 day in jail. 1 day. Gets a damn staph infection. Loses both his hands.
Jesus. And the dude must have had some. It seemed like he had a bunch of medical issues before he went into jail. Was hypoglycemia and some pancreatitis, a couple other things. But the jail host had a nurse, and well, I mean, you go into jail, man. Nobody gives a fuck about you, especially cops working that bitch.
And that's what ended up happening. Just like we had that other story a couple weeks ago about that dude in Atlanta who was eaten alive by the bed bugs or, by the bugs inside his cell. They left him in there to rot. Family just got the settlement. I think it was like $5 million. And now this dude, like he can't do nothing at that age and you lose your hands.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you were born that, that way. You lost both your hands, man. Fucking staph infection. 1 day?
1 day.
1 day in jail. Shit.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, man. And I'm assuming these police officers are justifying their actions some way,
Wouldn't somebody who wouldn't that start to show? If they got to cut it off, wouldn't that start to turn?
There are so many things that happen when it comes to hypoglycemia and I mean, especially when it comes to these infections, man. Like this shit can happen like that. Like if you have the collapse of blood vessels. I mean, especially the small ones, towards the distal part of your arms, but you're kind of fucked. Yeah. It just and the thing is, like, if you don't cut off enough, it's just gonna continue getting worse. And that's where I think a lot of doctors, they like that shit could just be in your fingers and they go for the hand, it's in your hand, they go for the forearm, so
they don't want to do it twice. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, the backside of how fast that could happen. And I wonder, are you feeling any pain? Or, that's what I don't understand, the telltale. Like, how do you know that you even have it?
I would assume it's the color, usually it's the color change, the skin change. I mean, when you see rotten flesh, I mean, it's no different than a piece of meat. It's just still attached.
That's what I was saying about how come, didn't it start to change kind of like when dudes get frostbite?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, with that type of infection, I would have thought that it would start turning black like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to take that finger. You know exactly which one got frostbite. You got to take that finger off, especially us, Midwest kids playing outside, thinking we could stay out all fucking day long. And it was like, get your goofy ass in there, man. Like, oh no, my fingers, they just starting to itch. Like, no,
Yeah.
get your ass in the house, man. But yeah, that's what I was like leading up. Like, damn, for them to take both his hands, they had to see something. That's what I was like, damn, didn't he? I don't know if he sat there and complained, like, look, man, mind you, he was only there for a day.
24 hours.
Yeah. God dang, when you say it could happen fast, shit. Again, like you said, you'd be surprised they didn't take it up to the elbow just to be safe.
Yeah, it might not be over with. you know what I mean? It might not be over with. I just think how many people with like diabetes, they just got to go back for another chunk.
Yeah,
it's fucking horrible, man.
Yeah, they said, oh, we just need to take off a couple toes. And next you know, they got to take that foot off,
Hey, they gave him a $12.5 million settlement, and it ain't enough, man. That motherfucker need bionic hands.
He's gonna have to pay for help for the rest of his life. But with his condition, man, I don't, like you said, all the stuff he got going on. Hopefully leave that to the family.
Yeah, of course they threw in his his legal troubles from before. He was on his third DUI, driving without a license. Like if
I still
definitely got a reason to drink now. God damn.
Yeah. He got a reason to do everything now, everything, and got the resources. So, hey man, damn. That's just a fucked up position to be in, man. You done came up at the expense of losing both of your hands, man.
Yeah, so let's see. It says it's had a bacterial infection led to a heart attack,
damn,
septic shock, gangrene, and then amputation of his arms below the elbows.
I figured it started to turn. You imagine, man, you go in there for the DUI and you wake up and you don't have your arms or your hands? Because what they say, he got arrested for DUI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he in that holding tank, and then he come to, oh shit, I done fucked up again.
And see, here's another thing is that of course they charged him with DUI, and he might not have been drinking, because if you've ever dealt with anybody with either extremely high blood sugar or extremely low blood sugar, they seem drunk.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
And it can be mistaken a lot of times, and cops do this. They're notorious for doing this shit. Is finding somebody that's in a like diabetic emergency, treat them like they're a drunk driver. Like there's lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit about them doing this shit to people. So wow. Like he might not have been,
Yeah, because of his pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
Still, like you said, he had a fucking heart attack. You wake up like, oh man, I made it.
Jesus, I can't even imagine.
You see what I'm saying? Not only, I'm not saying we bypassed that storyline of him being drunk. He had a heart attack. So once he came through whatever, out of surgery and all that stuff, he woke up and was like, what the fuck happened? And somebody got to explain to him what happened within that 24 hours. Yeah. You think you had a bad day? Yeah. Get in line, man. Get in line.
Yeah. Now you can't even wave that shit off because you ain't got no arms.
Next. Next. It's something wrong. We got to get you home. We got to get you home. You didn't get, your spirits are getting a little too mean for me, sir.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, the Chapitos.
Man.
This is fucking crazy, man.
Hey.
El Chapo, his sons.
Yeah.
They're executing their own dealers for dealing in fentanyl.
Yeah, they're done. Fentanyl, no go. It's a no-go now. It's off the list. They say they got a fucking menu.
Don't all
Send
drug
everybody like,
dealers?
man, this is what we dealing in: weed, coca, heroin, fentanyl, big old red X. We're done with that shit. That's off the menu.
Don't ask for nothing else.
You know how gangster that is, man, to just tell everybody that's making money hand over fist over this shit. Hey man, we're not doing that no more. You have to switch it up. Like, dude, this is what you hired me for. You know, that's all I know. And I was the cook. I don't have a job no more. And they said that people who violate, they've been finding bodies with, pills around the body. Letting them know, like, look, man, what we told y'all, right? We're done with that
Jeez.
shit. It's off the menu.
Witnesses told Mexican newspaper Melanino at least a dozen dealers have been found dead with pills scattered around their bodies. A clear message. Wow.
They're not playing. They're not playing. We say stop, you stop immediately. Give it away, flush it, do something, but don't let us get you making money off this shit. Get it out of here. I guess it's bringing, it's like you said, man, you need clients. If they all dead, you're going to get, man, it's dropping too many bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. And the newspaper said it's partly in tune because of the U.S., the heat that shit brings.
Yeah. If they trace it back, like, oh, the shit came back from the Sinaloa cartel, How?
Like, how much more heat could it bring? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
what was on our movie? I sell drugs in the community, Black Dynamite. Like you said, how much more heat? Yeah. So y'all stop selling fentanyl. Okay, cool. Just keep bringing in the coke, and the weed and the heroin, here and there. But just as long as I cut off that damn what you call it, because now we got soccer moms in them, nodding off. It's hitting, middle America. So like you said, that's the heat.
I thought all that heroin and shit was coming from like Asia, like the Middle East.
Well, once somebody get the recipe, they cut it up, and they get their supplies as well, and they got free range over there to go ahead and cook it up and make the powder, make the pills, do all that shit, mass production. If not anything, those goods, those cats is cool, real good with the knockoffs. And again, like you said, we talked about it earlier about everything is getting cut with fentanyl. It ain't just the pills, they cutting, stretching the cocaine out with it. They putting it in every fucking thing. So,
how's that work? Is it fentanyl's the laboratory made shit, right?
I think so.
It's not derived from opium. It's like
I don't know. Like, we don't have the exact recipe, and we're not condoning any parts of that. We're just saying you want to say it's a cutting agent?
I don't know. I thought it was like laboratory made opiates that were more powerful. Like fentanyl is like a synthetic opiate, and then there's like that carfentanil that's supposed to be for like elephant tranquilizers or some shit. It's like elephant smack.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Yes, that's what I was trying to look up real quick, because it got me
Google
confused.
on my computer for free.
Ah. I can't spell the shit. Synthetic. Yeah. So they could do mass production of that shit. It's nothing natural, just a bunch of chemicals. Kind of like new improved meth. But it's dropping bodies, man. And bodies ain't good for business.
Big time, man. I mean, it's like we talked about this earlier, man. We all know somebody that's been touched by this fucking opioid epidemic.
Mhm.
And I mean, I had crackheads in my family, man, but I don't remember too many of them dying from the crack.
If not anything, they outlasted everybody. You know, everybody. They outlived everybody for
Yeah.
some reason, man. It's like there's something in that goddamn crack that's just some motivation for life to get high. Because them motherfuckers, you don't see them sleep, you don't see them eat, and they always in your goddamn face.
Yeah. Ready to talk it up.
Yeah,
I
but
said, man, when I was in South America, man, they put that I mean they had cocaine tea. They had it in candy. It was a replacement for caffeine.
yeah, but it was
And this shit was excellent.
it wasn't refined the
No,
way that
no.
you know what I mean. So yeah, and they said they do that over. They said in Jamaica they put the unprocessed, the undried leaf. They put it in the tea. You know, like yeah, like dude, we do this shit every day. You know, but once you start mixing shit in, you start bringing in barrels of gas to cut it and stretch it, and yeah, that's when you start getting in a tricky situation.
Turn it into that monster.
Yeah. Them white lines, man. Them fucking white lines that get you every time. Shit, man. That is fucking
That's just odd to have a cartel say, "Hey, yeah, man, we ain't dealing with that poison."
You flood the market, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, we're not doing that no more. We're done. We're good. We're not gonna put that shit out there in them streets for the kids. We love the kids, fucking drug dealers with a conscience. A band with flyers and everything. Some bad boys, man. Bad boys.
Now now El Chapo, son, is this the same one that they like snatched up that one time, and before they even got him out the neighborhood, the like cartel that surrounded the fucking police was like, let him go?
He was the one that was kept escaping. Remember?
No, that was El Chapo, right?
Yeah, that's El Chapo.
Not the kid.
Not the kid. Not the kid.
But this was like maybe a couple of months ago.
Well, that might have been his son. Yeah, that might have been his son. Now I think about it. Yeah, Chapo got hemmed up real bad. It was a bunch of goofy shit. He could have been. He was Gucci for a minute, but then he got bored and started reaching out to fucking Sean Penn, and the whole thing just went sideways. He fucked around and not knowingly gave away dude's location. So yeah, stupid shit.
I wouldn't trust Sean Penn for shit. He got somebody else hemmed up on that bullshit too, right? Trying to do some
expose,
some interview. Yeah.
Ain't no telling, man. Like I said, I don't fuck with him that way, and I wish El Chapo didn't, and just kept it pushing.
I ain't trusted that nigga since Carlito's way.
He's always been a rat. Always been a rat. Damn. I forgot about that shit. You right. You right. Yeah, we can sign off with fuck Sean Penn. Yeah. Try to fuck my man Carlito.
Oh shit. Am I the asshole? This was a trip.
Go ahead, man.
Oh man, this was a trip. All right. So let me share this. Am I the asshole for dumping my girlfriend in front of her family? So I started dating my ex-girlfriend about 6 months ago. And 2 months ago, she moved into my apartment. Everything was going great until the weekend. She decided she wanted me to meet her family. So we drove up to visit, and her 10-year-old daughter answers the door. This chick never mentioned that she had a kid the entire time they were dating. He got a 10-year-old daughter that she was hiding. Dude asked the kid, was like, hey man, when was the last time you talked to mommy? She was about 2-3 months ago. So, old boy ended up breaking up with her. Like, man, I can't deal with somebody that hasn't, just hasn't dealt with their daughter in months.
That's a certified deal breaker. First of all, if she could hide a whole kid, yeah, man, ain't no telling how many bodies she didn't caught, in them streets. She doing some stupid shit like that, begging and pleading, like, oh, she stayed with my parents and da-da-da. Like, you need to stay with he did end up leaving her there too, right? You left her at her parents.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go ahead and you handle your scandal.
How big was this woman? He didn't see no stretch marks or nothing. Like, you ain't carrying a kid,
It was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, but all right. So let me take another look at this. Cause I got to do some math, man. What do you say? She was 27, right? Okay, yeah. So ex-girlfriend's 27. So yeah, at 17, 18, she had that snapback body.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
You good with that?
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
All right. Yeah. That's some ill shit. Like, hey, mommy. Hey, who? Is that the little games you and your little sister play?
I'm not mommy. I'm Karen. Grandma is mommy.
Oh my God. How would you? I'm just saying, man, being in that situation, would you even go in, or would you pull your girl out? I'm like, look, hold on. I don't even really need to go in here if that's who I think that is. Like, I need you to tell me for sure. Is that your baby? Yeah. Oh, it's been real. It's been real. There's no coming in there
afterwards.
How uncomfortable would you been sitting there the whole time, and they talk about what he said that was his fiance, right?
Was it?
Did it say it? I can't remember. It said it was his fiance.
Oh shit! They were together long enough. 6 months, just girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time he was meeting her family.
Okay.
So,
God dang. I would tell the father. You know what your daughter did to me? What would you do, sir? Seriously, what would you do?
I'm pretty sure, man. I'd have stuck it out the entire time. I mean, I'd have waited until we got back, and knowing me, I'd have probably just ghosted her. But like, I don't even think that really needs a conversation. Like that isn't a blow out conversation, because there's really no, like, if you sit there and argue with this chick, like, how much are you going to get back out of this?
I got you.
It's just like, hey man, this really ain't something I even want to deal with. Like, I'm gonna treat her like a 10-year-old child.
Damn. Yeah.
I probably would have finished dinner.
I would have finished dinner. I'd have drunk all her daddy's good shit. And be like, yeah, I can't drive, and you damn sure ain't driving my car. I'm getting an Uber back to my place, and make sure I put the emphasis on mine. And yeah, that'd have been it. Like, hey, family, it's been nice meeting y'all, but this is probably the last time we ever gonna encounter each other. And yeah, y'all be well.
I know how you deal with it, like bullshit. You cut that shit off like immediately.
Why do you think? I said I wouldn't even cross the threshold. I'd have grabbed her by her elbow. Is that you? Is that your mini-me? Because she called you mommy. Okay. Yeah. I left something in the ride for your folks. I'll be right back. Then I would have did the old man ghosting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Look
I'm
like
out.
I left something at home. My self-respect. Bitch, I'll be gone.
That part, man, I'm done with it. Dude, that's some cold shit. She got she could hide a kid. You said a few months. You ain't talking about birthdays. You ain't talking about holidays. You ain't talking about none of that shit. So again, she got more shit in her closet. That's just waiting, for you to. There's a dude who probably would have been cool with it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you know what? Sure. That's just more of you to love. Come on, why ain't you tell? We got extra room. She can come spend the weekend with us. But yeah, I would have definitely did. It wasn't like I wouldn't have. You was like I'd have left after dinner. No, we're not breaking bread. I will never see these people again in my life. I'm done. I'm done. No need to even waste the conversation, bro. What we gonna talk about? What would you talk about at dinner? You sitting there breaking bread. What would you talk about, man? The only thing running in your mind is, I'm gonna get this broad out my crib.
Oh man, I'm a quiet dude to begin with. I could sit there in that awkward silence for a long time.
Okay. That is so creepy. Hey, old man, what do you do for a living? I do well. I do real well. That's what I do.
I'm doing nothing right now.
Scandalous, man. And for those who want to know how we feel about that, yeah, he's not the asshole for breaking up with this trifling ass woman in front of her family. And anybody who can even consider siding with this chick, yeah, go play in traffic.
He's just trying to hit it like everybody else,
That's it, man. So mommy, up, man. Mommy.
Yeah, this is shocking. I was wondering how long this would take, man, for LeBron James to be the oldest motherfucker in the NBA.
Yeah. 38, and he'll be 39 in December, man.
How many more seasons you think he got left in him?
Hey, man, he's in excellent shape. I don't know if you watched that clip, but as soon as he did that, he went and threw down a fucking dunk. That looked like he ain't never lost a step. So as long as he just keep taking care of himself and they watch his minutes, he'll be all right, depending on, how far he want to go.
Yeah, that dude is a freak of nature, man.
That part.
Motherfucker's the Bernard Hopkins / George Foreman of basketball.
Yeah, man. He's been at it since he was 18. And yeah, creeping up on his son. Yeah, that's just how the shit go, man. I don't know. Like I said, depending on, the health of his kid, and because I think he ultimately, again, we talked about it before, but he actually wants to suit up with his son. See how that shit go. So maybe 2, 3 max. Yeah, dude want to retire. They're just talking about that expansion team that they keep saying they don't know where it's going to go. There's 2 new NBA teams that's coming up. And one is supposedly supposed to be Vegas, and the other one is Seattle. So
I can't see this dude retiring. I mean, just like it was hard to see Jordan retire, and then come back.
I think he'll
fuck what anybody says. He's a better player than Jordan, especially at this age in the game.
Right. Right.
Like Jordan wasn't the same Jordan when he was with the Wizards. I mean, he was still Jordan. but he
Yeah.
wasn't the same Jordan.
Nah.
Like LeBron seems like the same LeBron.
Yeah. Like you said, man, he's just a freak.
Yeah, he is a freak of nature. He's a freak of nature. He's going to be around to break a couple more records.
Yeah. And, you know, and the fact that he's that old and people still fear him as a threat, you know, as far as going back to the finals. You know, like I said, he's still, you know, if he's on your team, he's still a damn contender at that age. Because you got guys who were on teams and, you know, they were just on there for the, you know, the old head support, you know, that old head in the locker room to get everybody straight, you know. But LeBron he's not coming off the bench to be the oldest player and to be a starter. You know what I'm saying? Ain't coming off the bench. You know, like I said, Derrick Rose just went to Memphis. So it's gonna be a crazy season, man. A crazy season. The oldest fucking player.
That's weird, man.
What's up?
I just weird because I mean, yeah, he's like. Remember watching this dude's first game? You know, like the motherfuckers only last a couple of years in the league.
That part. Like, they showed his class. Everybody he came in with, like Carmelo Anthony and guys like that. Yeah, they tapped out. You know, all those guys, Dwayne Wade, all those dudes, man, they tapped out. LeBron still active, still recruiting cats. Come play with me. Come on out to LA, you know.
Man, I'm sitting here looking at these stats, and this is just there's something wrong with this, man. This dude is a freak of nature, man. Let me pull these stats up. And if you see, like, going back, you know, to the 03-04 season, they're relatively the same stats year after year. I fucking got 20 years in the league and he's still pulling down the same numbers.
That part. It's a little scary. It's a little
That is
scary.
odd, man.
Yeah. You look at how many times he done made it to the finals with different teams. Bro, he brought the championship to Cleveland. That alone, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You're in the books for that, kid. Fucking Cleveland. Come play with me, and we'll make it happen. And
wonder if he's going to finish out his career in Cleveland.
Nah.
Go back for a third time.
Nah, hell nah. Too much work. Hell nah. Again, he focusing forward now, man. He ain't going back no more, I don't think. Like I said, wouldn't it be dope if he get his own team and play?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If that shit come, you know, I'm pretty sure it's coming after the Golden Knights, the hockey team out here. You know, they actually tonight is the opening night. They hang their banner. They won the Stanley Cup last season. They get their banner today. So yeah, them and Thing is the champions too. I think the Aces, the WNBA.
Holy shit, man.
So yeah, LeBron was like, shit, it only makes sense. You know, we got the Raiders out here now, which they suck. But yeah, why not an NBA team?
Holy shit. Are they all playing in the same stadium?
No. Raiders has their own stadium. The Golden Knights play at T-Mobile. Shit, I think the Golden Knights and the WNBA NBA play at the T-Mobile. I think about it. I think so. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so why not? Bring a fucking NBA team here now. And I think we got a little cross team too.
Lacrosse?
Yeah. Professional lacrosse team. And I think they're trying to bring a soccer team, or if I think they may even have one. But Yeah, man. It's a lot of shit
You ever
out
play
in the fucking
lacrosse?
desert. No, no, no. That's some gangster shit. No,
Was it? That's like an old Native American sport or something, right?
I think so. Originally, yes. Yeah, I never got into that, man. Helmets, the stick, checking cats. Nah, wasn't my deal. Shit, man. We gonna. You want to get into that one about the chick and her kids?
Mom film abandoning her children.
Come on, man. Can't let that go to waste, man.
Oh hell no. Let me bring it up. All right, mom filmed abandoning her kids at grandma's house because she has a new boyfriend and he doesn't want kids. She's ready to live a carefree life and travel with her new boyfriend. How many times I've been through this?
Kind of like our previous story.
A lot like a previous story. God, dog. Let's see if I can get some volume.
Just go sit on the porch. Hey, listen. What do you think you're doing?
I'm dropping them off for good. Listen, I met a younger guy. And he don't want no kids, and he don't want to listen. He don't want to deal with them. And so I'm dropping these kids off so me and him can live our life. We want to travel. We want to explore the world. And I can't do that with kids. I can't.
I cannot believe.
It's time for me to be happy, and I just want to be happy and stress-free without these children. That's all I want.
Then you should ask me, baby.
I shouldn't have to ask. You are the grandparent.
It's respect, Angel. It's respect.
Well, I hope that you respect my decision on moving on with my life with my new man and no kids.
I'm not raising your kids.
Well, I'm not either.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not doing it. I'm just letting you know right now I'm not doing it. These are your 3 kids.
I'm tired of being a single parent. I'm tired.
Homie.
That's mind blowing, man. Yeah, she's sick of being a single parent, man. It seems like she needs to work on her relationships a little bit better.
Work on making better decisions, man. And the mama was like, you kept having these kids.
3 of them.
Yeah, you just gonna drop them off. And mama was like, look, I'm just letting you know, like, whenever you decide to breeze back in, they ain't gonna be here.
Fuck.
Like, what type of fucked up position would you put your parent in like that, man? How could you do some shit like that, man? Because you tired.
Yeah, like your mama ain't. Twice your age.
Right.
You
like,
tired.
Come on, you tired. I'm tired of being a single mom. Stop fucking.
Yeah.
That's that's why I wanted Miss Kiki on that one. I know she had some feelings and some words on that one, but maybe next time. And that was some gangster shit.
Hey man, I can tell you one thing. I'm gonna make a prediction. That new relationship ain't gonna last either.
How about that?
It's not the kids, bitch, it's you. It's not the kids. It is you.
What
There's
a prediction!
Fundamentally wrong with you, bitch.
Because if a dude see a chick who's willing to do that kind of fuck shit, yeah, she.
Oh, he gonna bring it up every argument.
Yeah.
Man, remember that time you dropped your kids off like they wasn't shit?
Well, she want to travel. Where are you going? Like, can't you go to jail for that shit for abandonment?
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there are many laws or rules that affect mothers like they do fathers, you know?
Wow. Like,
Um,
what's that thing with the fire station? You could drop your kids up. Those are babies, right? Or
yeah.
what's the cutoff?
Shit, it seems like I work with a couple of motherfuckers that they just drop them off and they get a job there.
Wow.
No, I think it's reserved for infants. I've never, in the 25 years I did in the fire service, man, I've never heard of that happening.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never experienced it, so I don't know what age limit there is. Yeah, I think it's a bad idea to do that. I think you'd be better off dropping them off at a hospital or
Right.
something. But yeah, fire station ain't the place to do it. Yeah. I don't know what age that is. But I think the thought behind it is that there's just, there is somebody there 24 hours a day, but
like you said, so is a hospital. So
yeah.
But-
Shit, there's some McDonald's are open 24 hours too.
yeah, well, let's not go there because you'll be having all these kids being left at a fucking Waffle House. So
Hey, they gotta. I wouldn't say a Waffle House, man. God damn, those prisoners working that motherfucking grill. At least McDonald's got a playroom.
But she was so cold. It was like her mom was like even working with her a little bit. You could at least ask me.
Yeah.
And I guess she was like, I ain't even taking a chance. Because me and Harold, we out of here. He on my line. I got this young boy, So yeah. Said I met a younger man. What respectable dude would even be with a chick? You're like, hey, well, I thought. So when you going to go pick up your kids? Oh, they staying with her for life.
Wow.
Get your ass out. Get your ass out. Like you said, man, ain't no future in that. That's just bad motherfucking karma. That shit coming back on her ass. Full stop.
Man, that's just I can tell you right now that pussy is trash.
I'm tired, mama. I'm tired of being a single mom. She said, you the one who had all these kids.
Yeah. You know what's I wonder if that mother, if the grandma could file for child support against the mom.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, well, she would have to take full custody of them to be able to claim that, though.
Yeah.
We get these trifling ass chicks, whoever, who do that and still want to get the benefits.
Yeah, I'm still claiming them on my taxes.
Right. It's fucked up shit the world we living in right now, man.
All day long.
Where the mama filming. Man, look at my trifling ass daughter. This is what I raised. She done had all these kids. She got some trash pussy and, terrible ass choice in men. Yeah, man. All the way bad, bro. Any last words on that, sir?
Fuck no. That's I hope that's staged because
I hope it's a skit, but it hit a little too close to home. You got family members who, they won't. They wasn't necessarily tired, is it? Oh shit. Folks who abandon their kids due to addictions and stuff like that, but not because they just tired and they didn't met a motherfucking, thug love.
I got me a new jump off. I'm gonna drop these kids off. I wonder how many times that actually happened. This probably ain't the first time.
She looked way too comfortable. Way too comfortable doing that shit to the point where mama, anytime she hear a grandbaby, she looking like, hold on, y'all can't come in until I see your mama. Where your mama at?
We need to have a conversation.
Right, because I know what time she on. Well, y'all didn't call or nothing. Just be popping up at my house, fucking around playing on my porch. Where your mom at? Oh, she said she'd be back. She's going to get us something to eat. Okay. Said it's a fucking part 2. I'm good with I don't need know how that shit played out. I'm good with part 1. Oh, girl's trifling as fuck, man. That's foul. It's foul.
That ain't a new thing either. I mean, we grew up with this shit.
Yeah, but the thing
we all
about
know
it,
at
man,
least one chick.
This could be happening to us if we, we got, folks, you got kids in their 20s and whatever, and that grandma is of our age, some shit that could have happened to us, that could have happened to us.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, dude, just think about that shit, man. That ain't too far off from us. And yeah, that scenario could play out. It's funny for like a half a second until you think about it. And it's like, God dang, man, we right there. Dad pulling that shit. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 3 of them. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm just done with it. I can't be no single mom no more. Ain't no days off, lady. Ain't no days off. You don't get no days off.
Fuck.
Oh my God, these poor fucking kids. Because it's out there now, bro.
Yeah.
It's out there. Like, look here, don't nobody want your punk ass. Look at your mama don't even want you. Look, check my phone. Look at my phone. That's your mama giving you up.
Oh, that's got to be emotionally damaging down the run, man.
Bruh. Like I said, check and see how many views that shit got, man. None but folks saying what a damn shame. And again, what about those poor children?
Yeah.
Realize, what type of mama, they got. Ain't no coming back from that, man. Just gonna lay that whole burden down on your mama. You take them. And mama was like, shit, I'm not doing it. I don't know what to tell you. You come back here and there's a for sale sign on this bitch. Don't say nothing. I will completely cut your ass off doing that shit. But
you had to lose my number.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir. What you sipping on, Mr. Ed?
St. Giorgio. It's Chianti. Sorry.
No. What you eat somebody's liver?
Yeah.
With some fava beans.
Yes, sir. All right,
man.
Playboy. Thank you again for this session. But go ahead. What did you say?
Where you get that shirt from?
Oh shit, man. I'll be ordering fucking t-shirts everywhere. I'll shoot you a link. It's on the tag in the back, man. When I take this bitch off, I'll shoot you a link. I forget the name of the company or whatever. But yeah, man, Stranger Things to the end, man. That's my shit. So
okay.
Oh, all right. They said there's a spinoff from The Boys. There's another series. I forget the name of it. I think it's on Prime. If you get a chance, check that shit out. But I know how much you don't watch TV. But just something like you ain't got no more time on your hands anyway right now, man.
Yeah,
so
just
get your
exactly
ass.
What I was about to say.
Yeah, get your ass on some of these fucking series, man. Just Google.
Yeah.
If I remember, I'll send you the link. But it's a spinoff from The Boys. So definitely get on that. You ain't got nothing but time in your hands. No excuse, nigga. Go ahead and catch up. But thank you again, my brother. Love you. Get some rest, man. Heal up and get that whatever you got in you. Get that shit out, man.
Yeah, hopefully. Or I'm gonna have to get the fuck out. You can't be walking around with permanent COVID lung. Cause I'm telling you, man, it's something in the dust, man. It's that there's a reason why them cats be wrapping their shit up.
You ain't supposed to be breathing that shit, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna need you to bring me one of those fucking turban things, man. Like you said, you just mentioned that shit. I was just thinking about that, man. Give me one of those fucking head wrap things, man. Give me
I got you.
Give me a brown one.
I got you.
All right, fam. All right, man. You go get yourself right, man. I'll holler at you,
man.
fam.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.